Hey everyone, I'm Nick, and this is the Aukey SK M12 wireless speaker. Aukey makes some quality products from power banks and chargers to headphones, so I was excited to try out the M12. This is a very affordable mid-sized Bluetooth speaker. I paid just $49.99 for it, and you can grab it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below if you'd like to purchase it. The M12 comes in a nice package made from recycled material. The presentation is clean and simple. Inside of the box, you'll find the speaker itself, as well as a micro USB cable to charge. Like most other speakers around this price, a wall adapter isn't included. You'll get a 3.5mm auxiliary cable though, to play from non-Bluetooth devices. A reset tool, which is kind of a weird thing. I haven't seen this on any other Bluetooth speakers. Hopefully you'll never need to reset the speaker. Lastly, there's a user manual, as well as a warranty card. You'll get a 24-month warranty here from Aukey, which beats the 1-year or 18-month warranties you'll find on most other products. It does seem like Aukey stands by their products. The Aukey M12 measures in at 8.25 inches wide, 3 inches deep, and 3.25 inches tall. It's wrapped in black rubber with a plastic grill on the front and back. I like the industrial look with the visible screws. I know this might seem like a small complaint, but it's always annoying when the logo is printed slightly crooked. Otherwise, the speaker is very well made and has a really solid build quality. On the left side, there's a rubber door with the USB port to charge, the auxiliary input, and a reset button if you ever need to use it. On the right side is a plastic loop that you can use to attach this to your bag. It would have been nicer if this was made out of metal, but it does have a sturdy feel. There's a 1/4-inch mount on the bottom, which you can use to mount this on a tripod or a bike mount. You'll find all the controls on the top. There are a handful of annoyances here, which is unfortunate because this is really the only thing I don't like about this speaker. First off, there's a minus and plus button, but unlike every other speaker out there, a single tap will skip forward or back a track instead of functioning as a volume up or down. To adjust the volume, you have to long press instead. I don't know why they would flip this. I know this seems minor, but you'll probably find yourself accidentally changing tracks when you go to adjust the volume. The other slightly annoying thing is that the call button is also the play-pause button. It's not the most intuitive way they could have done that, and I bet most people will use that button to play or pause rather than to answer calls. The power button also doubles as a Bluetooth pairing button, and lastly there's the M button, which functions as a bass boost mode. It would have been nicer if they had dedicated buttons for the volume, as well as the play button, but the buttons feel good otherwise. There's also a single LED on the front that will indicate playback, Bluetooth pairing, and charging. The LED will glow red when charging, and it'll flash red when the battery gets low. The M12 is IP65 rated, which means it's water resistant, but it's not meant to be fully submerged in water. So this will stand up to rain and splashes just fine, but don't drop it in the pool. Even though the box lists 12 hours of battery life, the website states up to 30 hours, and in my testing, I was able to get over 32 hours, spread out over 3 days. So battery life here is great and better than most other speakers of this size. It'll also automatically power down after 10 minutes of inactivity. You won't find NFC for quick pairing like you will on more premium speakers, but the speakers pair very quickly through Bluetooth. It'll connect to the last paired device automatically, and you can enter pairing mode again by quick pressing the power button. Bluetooth is rated at 33 feet, but I was able to get about 50 feet inside my house, and it only broke up when I walked outside, past 50 feet. Bluetooth performance was solid. I never experienced any skips or dropouts. The M12 has 2 front-facing drivers, powered at 5 watts each, as well as a passive radiator to handle the bass. Bass response is good here. Deep bass is present and the kick drum hits pretty hard, especially for a speaker at this price. Bass is punchy and it doesn't distort, even at full blast. And the bass boost feature definitely helps out the speaker if you prefer more bass. But I think that the speaker actually sounds better without the bass boost. It's not boosting the deep bass, but more rather the low mids. So it'll make the speaker sound a bit larger, but it's just too much of a boost and it gives the speaker a muddier sound. The M12 puts more of an emphasis on vocals, but they come through clear with a lot of detail. The highs tend to lack detail and clarity, especially at louder volume. The speaker's well balanced overall, but the highs are not as crisp as what you'll find with more expensive speakers. The speaker sounds great though for its price. Comparing this to something like the JBL Charge 3, which costs 3 times as much, the M12 bass doesn't hit as hard, and you'll find more detail and clarity in the highs with the Charge 3. But for a $50 speaker, this sounds very good. It doesn't distort, and it can get real loud. In my tests at 1 meter away, I measured the speaker at over 93 decibels. The Charge 3 measures in at 90 decibels, so the M12 is noticeably louder. So the M12 is a solid performer indoors, and with its loudness, it'll perform even better outdoors. Here are some samples with and without the bass boost. The M12 also has a speakerphone function, but performance was below average for a Bluetooth speaker. I could hear the caller loud and clear, but I was very difficult to hear and sounded muffled on the other end. If you get real close to this speaker, it sounds much better, but you'll probably find yourself skipping over this feature. So even with a few annoyances, the Aukey M12 is a well-made Bluetooth speaker with very good sound quality and a fantastic battery life. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the like button if you liked the video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.